concept of Brood still counters Drow. Teams used to Brood Drow strats all the time. So, I mean, on paper, this is a good pick, but Brood has also felt like...
And they just, like, he just grinded Brood by watching this guy's replays. That's how he won TI, by just
That's how he won TI. And that says something, you can't have an ego.
Yeah, he's
right,
just
to be able to do something like that. He could, like other players, I could see them being like, I'm a pro player, I could figure that out.
No,
but for him to go and take away his ego and ask for help like that.
I mean, the way he learned Lycan was by watching cheesy replays. There's a bottom crit.
Stun, Burrow Strike. Crit is going to be able to jump away to the orb, but he's already slowed down by the Splinter Blast, so he is dead. GH will pick up the first blood.
It just makes... the almost losing the courier here, but should be just fine. But I do think this bottom lane is not meant to be the lane that they expected. As the arrow's going to
nice arrow. It went through the trees. Caught GH by surprise. He does have a Burrow Strike. He has a Sandstorm, but doesn't have a chance to blow either one.
In that regard, and so like everyone has the ability to improve at the same rates and kind of understand what everyone's doing. There's no like hidden barrier of knowledge that I think a lot of people think there is. Like, you know, you want to do something, just watch Matumbaman Brood replays, and you'll get the same experience he did. As
good Burrow Strike. Arteezy is in a bit of trouble here, but there's already the Maledict on Mind Control. Mind Control realizes that without the Drow Ranger, he can actually just straight up fight Fly, even with the Maledict on him. There's going to be another Burrow Strike coming up, and Fly should be dying here, as they are going to swap lanes, actually. They're going to bring Sumail over here. Nails him with another great arrow. Sumail pops the Starstorm, and that will be all for
very mechanically skilled. He's had a great time mid. He's already picked up the Vanguard. But it's just Sumail's game because of the switch that they had to make.
Oh, the arrow lands on a Miracle. They're going to get the TP in for the Centaur to chain that stun. And with that magic damage, that Cold Embrace doesn't make a difference. Kuro doesn't actually have the Arctic Burn up, so he can't really fly away to safety here. But he's going to find a Haste Rune. That'll help him get away. The arrow should easily be dodged by Kuro. It is...
I guess the one way to do it is just to keep hitting like these arrows.
Oh, crit. He threw the next round of webs to give his spiders the extra bit of movement speed to get the kill. He actually got it. Very well played by Matumbaman.
He's got an AC queued up. I remember one time he went for like Butterfly second item. I can't remember. There must be somebody in Twitch chat that knows the game. I think it was at like ESL Hamburg or something, and they ended up losing.
Yeah.
And I think he learned from that, and he's like, I probably need armor against this Drow.
Yeah. Starts going for S4 here. The Retaliate stack's not doing much. Even if they don't get the kill, they can at least secure the tower.
They're going to get the
by
kill.
Forcing S4 back. There's going to be an arrow coming. Matumbaman backs up.
One of the Spiderlings. Oh, Sumail.
Oh, Jesus.
Well, somebody died.
You got to be careful. How do you do Drow things against Broodmother? Like, what are you looking for him to do?
I think he just needs to power level farm.
Oh, Fly's dead.
Because right now, I think this Matumbaman Brood pick, it was such a nice trump card.
Good catch on to GH here. He's going to start popping the epicenter. They don't have a stun to be able to stop it, but he is going to fall here. Now Sumail thinking about throwing out the arrow. There's going to be some neutral creeps in his way. Now he throws it out. Mind Control does manage to dodge it, but the Stampede is going to be allow them to catch up eventually here. Mind Control is trying to juke the stun from S4, but S4 is just going to wait it out until he finally gets fully on top of the Furion, guaranteeing the kill. But Matumbaman...
second time around towards this bottom lane, because they really want to take that bottom tower.
Yeah.
Like, I will always say in my Dota cast, the two things that you want to do is take the enemy safe lane tower and the mid tower is.
They're going to go for mid, the Broodmother, bottom lane. They are going to be able to get the epicenter onto Arteezy, who baited himself out, thinking his team was going to rotate over, but instead they went for mid, and now Fly is going to die to the Broodmother. Matumbaman hasn't taken a lick of damage, so now he sees his opportunity to get his hero in the fight as well. Chasing after S4, 2 heroes down from Evil Geniuses. S4 will be able to blink backwards, but straight into the Arctic Burn of Kuro. Slowly but surely, he's going to be run down here. Does have the Stampede, though. Held on to it for a while. Actually runs back in. Now that that movement speed is gone. So hard.
Let me just say, playing Witch Doctor right now versus Broodmother, like Fly would rather be anywhere else.
Yeah. S4 jumping straight for the Winter Wyvern. Oh, jeez. E-Home was dominating that game, so who knows? EG could make another sick comeback like that.
Liquid is going to go for the high ground right now. Very unpredicted. with this Aegis Morphling as...
Arrow coming in. Look at that. S4 actually kills the spiders, so the arrow can come in and actually nail Matumbaman. He has the Maledict on him. Fortunately, there is going to be the Winter's Curse. Matumbaman pops his BKB, but he can't actually lifesteal off of this Centaur because he's invulnerable right now. Now the Stampede goes down. Matumbaman heals a little bit. GH is going to die underneath all of this. A really great death ward in the back lines. S4 stays alive, but unfortunately for Sumail,
completing the Vlads.
Yeah, he's in fact
Nobody on the team has
for
it.
the Orchid. I think the Orchid is sick this game. Like,
Yeah.
it forces a lot of different heroes to kind of be useless.
Matumbaman spotted by the arrow, but not going to be hit by it. Instead, going to be
It
able
goes
to
on
grab
GH.
here.
It actually hits GH. The flyby. I mean, the majority of it comes from the fact that the Brood just, like, everyone's still farming.
Yeah.
So when they do die, they've already built up their lead a little bit. They took the shrines, to be fair.
Yeah.
But if you're EG, like, this is... If there is a comeback in the works, this is how you do it. You just, like, chip away the lead. I think going for a straight 5-on-5 fight right now is still quite scary for them.
And we should say that, TP in. They're going to try and go for RTZ. RTZ desperately needs help. He cannot afford a pick off here as he's already a little bit low on net worth. He's going to go for the TP out. They don't have a disable, apparently. Oh, they do. Winter's Curse is up. Arrow actually not going to land on Mind Control. Evil Genius is going to try and come back in and see if they can bail out RTZ, but he's dead to the Broodmother. They have the Maledict.
Looks like an okay
line, a lot
fight.
of burst damage onto this Broodmother. There is going to be that Cold Embrace, but the magic damage is going to cut him down anyway. They do have the cast bouncing over onto Miracle. GH goes into the back line, finds the big hit onto both of Mirana as well as the Witch Doctor. Jump forward from Miracle, turning into Mirana, trying to get some damage onto Crit. Crit managed to dodge a little bit, but the waveform should be enough to finish him off now. Sumail knows he can't take a man fight against Miracle either. S4 hits a stun onto GH. The arrow isn't up from Sumail. They don't have a chain stun for him, so we will be able to burrow strike back. But S4 continues to chase, blinking forward, getting more damage on him. They spot GH one more time, get the Spirit Vessel. He will fall. 3 dead on the side of Liquid.
They didn't anticipate the speed of which, like, Liquid got there. And I think they thought they probably had another 5-10 seconds. But, I mean, Brood NP plus Morph is going to take Roshan really quick. And Liquid did not hesitate walking into that pit.
GH does manage to get the burrow strike right here.
He TP'd into the arrow.
He TP'd into the arrow. Oh, no. They're going to go for the fast kill, but there is Miracle here. Bam! He just takes out Sumail. The Moonlight Shadow will help RTZ get away. They thought they had laid a trap for Mind Control, but that's the thing. Liquid know they're ahead. They're going to play this 5-man style as much as possible, even when you think you have a pickoff. There's so many heroes of Liquid behind that one.
I mean, what saved that was the
Oh, Fly, no!
Fly don't care.
They're going to be able to catch him with the coil, force out a BKB. They will. That is now 6-second BKB for Matumbaman.
And it's always scary going high ground with Brood with low BKB charges. But yeah, what saved him right there was the Crimson Guard from GH. Like, GH being as farmed as he is, and this really smart item choice, going for the Crimson Guard, made it so that, I mean, normally he would die in 4 hits there.
Yeah.
But really nice arrow anyways. Like, the timing of it was fantastic. There was literally no time for Mind Control to pop his BKB.
S4 dares to jump outside the pit. He's got 3,000 HP with the Shivas, so I don't blame him for thinking about that. And they've got to get an initiation, otherwise they're just going to get their buildings chipped away by Broodmother and Morphlings. So
they're going to wait for all their heroes to be up 10 seconds.
S4's got to be careful, though. Oh, the Burrow Strike misses, and now the silence on a Miracle. He's going to pop the Manta, goes for the one-shot onto S4. He is dead. He doesn't actually have buyback. That is real troublesome for Evil Geniuses. You said in order to win this game, it's going to be a large part on the back of this Centaur. And now, if Liquid just dare to keep going, they may be able to take 2 or 3 lanes of racks with this full minute of the Centaur gone.
Yeah, they're being tentative right now because they think that there's a good chance that S4 has buyback, but they'd be wrong.
Paralyzing Cast going to bounce around, does nail back to Matumbaman here. Big nukes, not going to be enough to kill the Witch Doctor. Now they get the coil out. Matumbaman does have his BKB, and he's going to pop it. His GH hits a beautiful Burrow Strike. He doesn't manage to get off the epicenter, though, but still, Crit is dead, and Diffusal Blade slowing down Sumail while he goes for RTZ. Moonlight Shadow's going to go out. Evil Geniuses, with only 3 alive, have to poke and prod at Liquid and somehow stop them from getting off these Raxes, but also not die to the initiation as GH finds another jump for RTZ. They're going to finish up this mid lane of Rax. 20 seconds now for the Centaur, but still a full minute for the Puck, and they need that Dream Coil pretty badly, and look how fast Miracle does take down these buildings. Evil Geniuses just seemingly do not have a response here. That is going to be Megas, and that is going to be Evil Geniuses calling it here. A valiant effort by the North American team to stretch this game out, but to be honest, it just looked over from the draft.
Oh, yeah, it was.
The way the lanes were set up, we were trying to, give a little hope to keep the commentary interesting.